The Syrian Lebanese community has existed here since the late 1800s. We're very proud of our existence here. We've grown together, both Christian and Muslim communities. We've been very close, and I think Cedar Rapids has been a great place for our communities to thrive.
We've coexisted for a long time. They've been part of the fabric of Cedar Rapids for 100 years.
I think that the decision to close the doors to the Syrian refugees is a very sad decision. It just turns a blind eye to the history and the positivity they have added to the society here. Iowa should be the #1 state to open its doors to the Syrians.
I think when you look from a heart standpoint, from a humanitarian standpoint, I don't think people really would have any objections. But you probably have to use your head here a little bit, especially since the Paris bombings. There is a chance that mingled within some of the immigrants, there could be some terrorists.
I fought in the war in Afghanistan so that we wouldn't have to fight a war here in our backyards. In my opinion, we should not be taking in these refugees from Syria. Is it possible they're not a threat? Absolutely. But can we prove that they're not a threat? Not at all.
Nobody in the United States stood up when Timothy McVeigh bombed the federal building and said all Catholics need to, apologize for what Timothy McVeigh did. There's been shootings in theaters and shootings in churches, and nobody's saying, we're afraid of all white guys named Dylan. Why all of a sudden, the Syrians, just the Syrians? The answer is basically to lose the fear, get to know us. Know that the people that call themselves ISIS do not represent in any way the Muslim community or Islam.
Look at us, look at the Muslim immigrants and refugees and citizens who have been living in this city for years now. 50, 60, 70 and hundreds of years. They have been here, they have been good citizens, they have been nothing but good add to this community. And there's no base for the fear. You're not closing the doors on terrorists, you're not protecting anyone, you're just closing the door on children, women and vulnerable people that are just desperate for a new beginning and a safe place to live in.